Everybody, what's up, everybody? I hope all is well. Welcome back to That Square Sports Podcast. I took a few days off. We've been really crazy, man, with the snow and stuff. It has just been wild out here in Atlanta. But anyways, first things first, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. This is the mock draft for the Raiders. Hopefully they get it right, man. Hopefully the Raiders get it right. They haven't been the same team since Derek Carr, Will, and Khalil Mack kind of left. It's just been an uphill battle, and quite frankly, to be honest with you, after letting Josh Jacobs depart from the team, and AP now he's gone, your best bet is Brock Bowers. That's probably your best offensive weapon. I like Jacoby Myers, of course, as well. I think that being at number 6, this is no trades, by the way. We will do one after the Super Bowl when I do all the teams. We will do one with trades. But as of right now, to be honestly and quite frank with you, I don't see them getting a quarterback probably till later on. They have enough capital to turn this team around and probably make the playoffs next year. We'll just see. But how I drafted for this in the first part was, of course, take Will Campbell, offensive line protection. I feel like you can never have enough of that. I think that their O-line should be great. That way, at least it can help out in the blocking, pass protection. I know they got AC Adrian O'Connell, who just didn't do it well, and signing Gardner Minshew didn't do it well as well. But I understand they will not probably be able to get a quarterback at 6. I think Cam Shador will be off the board immediately. If you want to take a chance on Will Howard that early or Dylan Gabriel that early, I understand. But we'll talk more and more about it. Now, at 37, I love Trey Harris. I absolutely love Trey Harris for the Las Vegas Raiders. At receiver, I think he stands out exceptionally well. 6'3", listed probably 6'2", to be honest with you. Can create space, get open, do what he needs to do. I think he'd be a great asset to this offense, especially with Brock Bowers taking care of the middle of the field, him on the outside, and, Jacoby Myers, if they keep him or not. I think this will be a good thing. Now, this is where I know you guys are saying, what about the defense for the Raiders? Relax. I think, honestly, the Raiders need a running back as well. Caleb Johnson will be another fit for them out of Iowa. Now, I know Iowa players get a lot of flack for, I guess, being one-dimensional on the offense, but it's funny enough as it's been that a lot of offensive players that come out of Iowa actually excel in the NFL. Usually tight end, they're known for that, but I actually like Caleb Johnson for the simple fact of the matter is how he runs his running style. His comp reminds me of Melvin Gordon with good knees. If you know Melvin Gordon, how he was with the Chargers in the early 2010s, he was exceptionally well. I think that it's perfect, especially for the Raiders. He could be an every down back, catch off the backfield. He does it all. Then at 73, backdoor again, go inside interior with Tate Rutledge out of University of Georgia. I love him at guard. I think this is perfect. This helps out with the pass protection and, of course, running the ball, especially against the Chiefs, Chargers, and, of course, the Broncos defense. It's all getting better. I need you to get better. I need you to draft younger, get better guys. Now at 106, Jackson Dart is your man at QB. He's a bit, if you guys remember Matt Corral a couple of years back at Ole Miss, Jackson Dart is the finished product of what Matt Corral should have been. With that being said, I think that if you draft Jackson Dart, he doesn't have to come in and start right away. I think that he also can make those key throws. He can run. He can do a little bit of mixture of both. You're going to need a quarterback in that conference. In that division with Herbert, now Bo Nix, and then, of course, obviously Mahomes. The goal is to take care of Mahomes if you're inside the AFC West. And right now, like I said, offensively, you need to have the offensive power to go back and forth. Just not get the ball to Brock Bowers because they can shut him out. Lucas Musgrave, too, as well on that as a tight end. But Jackson Dart can get the ball out and effectively do well. Now, defense all the way to the end of this draft. Clearly, from 142 all the way down. Ty Robinson, D lineman, effective. Tyler Barton, effective at edge rusher. These two right here, 1-2 punch. Definitely going to be double teamed a lot in the NFL. Maybe by week 6, you'll see a lot more of that if Ty Robinson does make it in the NFL. I know you guys drafted Tyrese and some other guys too as well on the edge line, but I want rotation for Max Crosby because he's going to need help. He is getting older. I wanted to bring in some young guys so he doesn't have to have the load. Use him when you need him. Like I'm talking about week 15 through 18, during the playoffs when you can get Crosby 100%. At least 85 to 90% in that time frame going into in the depth of the season. Why not get more and more linemen on that D line? Now, Jacob Parrish is a questionable corner for all the right reasons. He plays man. He's a bit undisciplined at times. But I will say this about him. If you want to watch some really good tape on him, check him out in the Rutgers game. I think that's where his best tape was put together. I was going to say the Kansas game before they became the Kansas Killers, Kansas versus Kansas State. But yeah, he really showed up really well in that Rutgers game when they needed him most, when they fell down by 14. So, I got to give props where props is due. Jalen Reed, good guy, of course, obviously good safety. I think he'd be probably better at DB, but that's just me. If he does decide to come out in this draft, same thing with Jacoby Parrish as well. He could switch to safety too. I could see that, add a couple more pounds. So you're really getting the 2-for-1 deal with these two players right here at the pick 2, 112 and 120, 116, 216. I'm sorry. Now, Tyreem Powell out of Rutgers, hard hitter linebacker, just for more depth, if anything. Pretty much, I really think if we're going to really talk about players that's going to make a difference right away, Will Campbell, obviously, of course, Trey Harris, of course, but really the key guy that I'm looking at is going to be Ty Robinson, because I think if you guys push Tyrese Wilson inside officially and he's 6'7", you know what I'm saying? Put him as a run stopper, do what you got to do. He didn't really have an exceptional season these past few years. So before you get ready to move off of him completely and just get him out of there, why not put him inside the middle with Robinson run a 4-3? Just try it out. Obviously, you have nothing to lose. The Raiders' expectations are extremely low. But this is quietly one of my second favorite teams. When the Texans didn't have a team, the Raiders were my guys. They were my go-to guys. So, I got a little bit of love for y'all on a lot of things. I just really want to see y'all do well, man. And Jackson Dart, I think, is another facilitator who's going to be an MVP in this offense, can be very exceptionally well. Definitely when we were doing this mock draft after the Super Bowl, because I'm not going to lie, there's some juicy trades, even coaching things that I think would be perfect for you guys. With that being said, let me know in the comments what you think. Always and forever. Peace.